Hello and welcome to our Live True to You podcast. Every week we bring you some wisdom based in human design, gene keys, the I-Ching, and a little bit of sparkle from us. Timeless, universal wisdom that you can apply in daily life. And this week our theme is about endings and beginnings. And the founder of Human Design gave a really beautiful quote: "In the spiral of life, all endings are beginnings." I just love that. So beautiful that it can be seamless, but when our minds get involved, we can get stuck on that. Like when we wrap up something and then we go, oh, what's going to happen next? I don't know. I don't have a clue. And we are living in those times where the old is ending and new things are beginning. And it can be intimidating, scary, frustrating, not knowing the next step or the next 10 steps ahead. We used to be planning and thinking of our future, and now the future is uncertain. I mean, it probably always has been, but even more so these days because we're going through major changes.
Mm-hmm. And when the mind gets too involved in this beginning, ending, beginning, then it can get very confused and spin in the spiral of life. What occurs is that mind waits for the other shoe to drop. Right? Can you relate to that? Do you ever have that feeling when something good is unfolding, that your mind is already waiting for the other shoe to drop? And the story or the saying actually comes from New York, where they used to build apartment buildings where the bedrooms aligned above each other, underneath each other. And you could hear when somebody went to bed when they took off their shoes. So shoe number one, and then
Waiting.
Shoe number two, right?
Oh, that's great.
And often we wait for that other shoe, right? We're not present enjoying this moment, but there is going to be another shoe. And after that, there's going to be the next night. There are more shoes that can drop. And what it does, it takes you out of your awareness and into your mind that starts spinning around the shoe droppings. Well, there's a visual for you. And just like laughter, instead of allowing your mind to spin, what we invite you to this week is to connect with your body. Because your body is always present. It has incredible wisdom and knowing. And what our bodies love to do is move.
And one of the things that we do on a regular basis here in our place is dance the 5 rhythms, which is based on Gabriel Roth's work, the 5 rhythms. And there's a rhythm in there. It's called chaos. It's dancing the confusion. It's dancing the mental confusion, the emotional confusion, and moving it through the body rather than having it spin around in your head. You know, that spiral that spins in your head, getting it into the body, starting with your breath, starting with your feet, going down into the earth, your right foot, left foot, connecting to the heartbeat and that connection to the earth, and then letting those thoughts, emotions, whatever they are, turn into movements. Like how, if you have a particular thought that's like, a lot of times if we're waiting for the other shoe to drop, you kind of go, and then, so find that, and then in that frantic chaos, like, I don't know what's going on. And you can move that in your body while your feet keep the beat and that stability, and allow yourself to move the chaos, move the confusion, and see what happens. Lots of times your body will just show you the way. So it'll be an experiment. We're going to send you a playlist that we love that takes you through all 5 rhythms of the 5 rhythms by Gabriel Roth. And in the middle of the playlist is where we move into this chaotic part. And I just invite you to, if you would like to play with that, go into that in the movement. And you can also take it into your day. Like maybe you don't have that space. Maybe you have a busy week and you can't just flail around your living room or whatever, or the office boardroom, but you can move, you can breathe, you can, if your mind goes into that chaotic spinning and you're into that fear, that frozenness, start with your breath. That's what we always say. Just get that movement going. You can get that internal movement from fear and frozenness into that breathing or just gentle movements, shoulders, connect your feet to the ground to find that connection so that you don't spin off into mental confusion.
When you were talking, I just really became aware. And one part of this dynamic is actually the emotions and the mind going crazy together, starting to spin around, right? And that's has often nothing to do with what's actually happening in the present moment. So really use movement, use your body, allow your body to guide you through that and have fun. A good portion of humor is always a good remedy. It's like that little, what is that? A little bit of sugar, a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah, helps the medicine go down.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little bit of laughter, a little bit of levity, a little bit of movement. You know, again, just taking that breath after being like frozen, take a breath. That just, it brings a lightness. It does bring levity into the body again, into the belly, and into this kind of this relaxation that we so crave.
So this week we invite you to not take yourself so seriously and have some fun with your body. Let your body move. Let your body guide you. Small movements, big movements. Go flailing in the office or in your living room. Have fun.
Yes, and in the spiral of life, all endings are beginnings. So just trust that with the ending, whatever is closing down, something else will open up. Your mind might not know what that is, but it is inevitable. It is the spiral of life, and we live in cycles of life. And when winter is winding down, spring will come. And when spring is done, summer comes. And there are the cycles of life. So trusting in that. And whenever you get lost, go to your breath, go to your body, rather than your mind, because your mind can really spin you out. It can really spin you out.
And your mind is afraid of the unknown, right? Even though we know that the spring is coming, your mind thinks, oh, but what if it doesn't? Tell a story.
So we're sending you that playlist. Have so much fun with that. Let us know how it goes. And I'm curious what your body will show you this week. All right. Thank you so much. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.